California Safari presents The World Needs You. Are you ready? We all need a little encouragement every now and then. Kid President, knowing this, has put together a video you can play each morning as you wake up or to share with your friend who needs a kick in the right direction. Take a moment and spread some encouragement. It's everybody's duty to give the world a reason to dance. Created by Kid President and Brad Montague. Last week in Nashville, Tennessee, I sat behind Brad Montague before he gave a wonderful talk to 9,000 young people and a few of us older ones. Who is Brad Montague? He is the brother-in-law of Kid President, the YouTube star who gives the pep talk that has already been viewed over 38 million times. Brad and Kid President. As I sat behind Brad, we were both watching the U.S. Surgeon General, Vice Admiral Vivek Murthy, give a completely cool and inspiring talk about how young people could bring health to their communities. Sitting directly behind Brad, I imagined that he was wondering, as I was wondering, how on earth was he going to be able to follow a talk like that? Little did I know that the talk that Brad gave would stick in my mind for days and give me a lot to think about. What Brad did was awesome. He spoke from his heart, and he told them what he'd done with his brother-in-law, Robbie Novak, who is now 11, but was only 8 years old when he did the Kid President pep talk. Brad was inspired by Robbie's spirit, by his resilience and his straight talk, and he became a megaphone for Robbie's voice to say, "This is life, people. You got air coming through your nose. You got a heartbeat. That means it's time to do something." It has been a tough couple of weeks. The people of Great Britain voted to leave the European Union. They called it Brexit, for Britain exit. And that was a great surprise to many people. Especially surprised were the people who were invested in the stock markets. The stock markets lost $3 trillion. A trillion is about as much money as anyone can imagine. A trillion is 1,000 billion dollars. That's 1 million stacks of $1 million. Now imagine 3 lots of those 1 million stacks, each containing $1 million. That's how much money was lost when the Brexit vote was counted, and they realized 52% of the people who voted wanted Britain to leave the European Union. Talk about uncertainty. What's the next surprise in store for us? Yes, we could sit in fear and worry about that, but Brad and Robbie have a message for us. What will you create to make the world awesome? Nothing if you keep sitting there. That's why I'm talking to you today. This is your time. This is my time. It's our time. If we can make every day better for each other, if we're all in the same team, let's start acting like it. We got work to do. We can cry about it or dance about it. We were made to be awesome. Let's get out there. The world needs you now. Are you ready? To make sure you are, join us on a California safari where we train you to be ready to rise to the occasion. You were listening to a California Safari production. Ready to go on an adventure in California that will change your life forever? Visit CaliforniaSafari.com.